YouTube, man. You know your day can be starting out just like today gonna be a good day. And I'm talking to my truck drivers. You do your pre-trip, everything look good. You just get the rolling down the road, and next thing you know, boom! And no, it ain't the load coming off the truck. You look back in your rearview mirror, and there goes rubber just going everywhere. And you just be like, oh my goodness. So, I'm riding down I-20. Cause over here they only really deal with like Loves and like Petro and then like independent dealers. Like I don't know what their situation is with the Pilot Flying J, but I passed right by the exit for the TA and the Loves. Made about 2 miles, and boom, tire blow. I was just like, oh my goodness, come on, man. So, set me back. So I'm sitting there waiting now until somebody comes out and changes the tire. I have a few more miles to go to get to where I'm picking up at. Then not where I'm picking up at, where I'm dropping off at. Then I got about a 2-hour drive to wherever I'm supposed to be picking up my next load at. And it don't like I'm gonna make it. Don't like I'm gonna make it. So, I don't know. It may be for the best. Then again, it may not be. I don't know. I'm not gonna get upset about it or anything, but it's just like, you have those days where a tire just goes, man. You don't know why. It could look good and it just I don't know. It could just go. But anyway, me and one of my buddies were talking. I had seen a headline. Obviously, if you keep up with the news or whatever like that, or not even just the news, but if you just keep up with trends and stuff like that, you'll see that it's a supply crunch or whatever they want to refer to it as or whatever. But I saw a supply chain issue, not a supply crunch, a supply chain issue. And so what I saw was that obviously we know again, if you keep up with, stuff about the chips and stuff and how there are car manufacturers that are laying people off. I saw, this was about a month ago, I saw Kenworth laid off a ton of people simply because they didn't have the chips that they needed to put into the new trucks. If you've been looking at some new trucks, you see that some of these trucks are in excess of $200,000 and $300,000. I've seen some go that high. I guess simply because you have to price it that way because of you don't have the material to make any new ones and get any more. So if you sell it for that price, if someone is, I don't even know how you could even formulate spending $300,000 for a truck when you have back orders on so many parts. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. But anyway, so I saw a headline to an article where it was like it's not a shortage of products. It's a situation that Americans are ordering way more products than they have pre-pandemic, and there's a lot of shipping going on. So it's almost like people are being gluttonous, which we saw that with the excessive buying of toilet paper, Lysol, all these particular different things like this. People are just being gluttonous about certain stuff. You go into certain stores. I know I was in Gary about 2 weeks ago. May have been 3 weeks ago. I stopped at a TA, and I'm slightly like I ain't gonna say slightly. I'm gonna say slightly. I'm slightly addicted to Mountain Dew. I'm slightly addicted. Quick story about that. When I worked for Pepsi for the little time I was there, they kind of hinted at Mountain Dew is kind of addicting or whatever like that. So, yeah. But anyway, I went in the store and I was gonna go grab like the 1 liter, and I was looking and I was like, wait a minute. All of these are diet, and so like I was at Pepsi, I stocked drinks, so you have certain sections based on what drink sells the most, right? So if a drink sells the most, you may give it 4 rows, and then one that doesn't sell the most, you may give it 1 row or whatever. You just kind of do it like that, and stuff like that. But like it was about 6 rows across and about 5 rows up and down. Nothing but diet 1 liter Mountain Dews. And they had a sign up, and I've seen this sign in other places where it's like some supplies may not be available. Even on menus, certain food selections may not be available. And so what it draws you to, and even in the truck stops, I see like, what did I see? I see now like certain candy bars that are not big sellers, like trying to get them off the shelf, like 3 for $5, or like 4 for $5, just trying to entice you. But the ones that they know people want, like your Snickers, I'm just speaking for personal preference. Snickers, like your Reese's, Kit Kats, and stuff like that. They ain't no 3 for $5. Ain't no 3 for $5. They like $2.29 a piece, and that's what you're gonna pay. For the king size, and then like if you get like the regular size, it's like $1.30, $1.40, just depending on what part of the country you're in, right? Diesel is up, gas is up, just is up. I saw yesterday that oil was up to like $83 a barrel. I can see why that is. You have COVID restrictions somewhat laxing. So maybe, but I can see it, but I can't. But I don't think, like, as far as like cruise ships and stuff like that, I don't see in the news the same type of, what do you want to call it, restrictions as far as like, cruises are canceling like a lot of cruises and stuff like that, the same as it is with airplanes. And we know that airplanes as well as cruise ships consume a lot of diesel. So obviously they're pricing it from a supply demand standpoint. So obviously the more lax things get, the more that they can blame it on a supply issue, and also situations where people that may have worked in the oil field as well as hauling oil and stuff like that, there's a short supply of those drivers. So all of that stuff is priced in. So we as the consumer, obviously we have to bite that particular bullet. So yeah, that's what that is. But yeah, so that's kind of like what's going on, man. But yeah, man, day could be going good and boom, just out of nowhere. So maybe somebody will come after a while or whatever like that. Maybe they'll call me back. Usually they tell you how to be, 75 minutes, 65 to 75 minutes or something like that. So maybe they get over here after a while and switch it out. But at this particular point in time, I'm in the Eastern time zone, so it's almost 12. So and then I have to get over to the other place before 5. So I don't know how long it's gonna take to unload me at the place I'm going to. So I might not be able to pick that load up because of this. So it's real unfortunate. But anyway, man, Y'all be safe, man, and enjoy the rest of y'all day.